What's going on, YouTube? It's MJ, and I'm back at it in this home. Today we reacting to the case of the Minnesota assassin. I'm just hoping we finna see some killing, sneaky, tricky shit in this video right here. Like he at the airport or something like right now, like packing his bags, or they finna catch him. Why I look like that? We finna get into this video. Make sure y'all pop to the boxing event. It's July 27th. I should have it right here, and we're gonna be lit as fuck on that video. Hey, you ain't even gotta come in the box, like just come to support, you know what I'm saying? Be a lot of niggas. They don't even be boxing. Let's get to the video.
This unsuspecting man is about to show just how much of a monster he really is.
This a black dude too? He might not be black.
On September 12th, 2021, this man, 38-year-old Antoine Suggs,
he pushing 40
assassinated
doing
4
this?
innocent people in the middle of the night. Our small team of investigative reporters has gathered the footage and case details about Antoine and how all 4 murders came to be in order to present the whole story in its entirety for the first time ever. This all started very early in the morning a few days prior on September 8th. Antoine arrived in Minnesota via airplane from his home state of Arizona, and footage shows that nothing seems to be out of the ordinary. But that changes very soon. Antoine is picked up by an unknown person and leaves the airport with them. A few days later, on September 11th, late at night, Antoine revisits the airport in a new luxury Mercedes SUV. Later investigations report that this car...
Just imagine if you was on a plane. Damn. Just imagine if you was on a plane and you was with this dude, like he was sitting like right beside you, and then you seeing this video, and it turns out this nigga was an assassin and a fucking serial killer. What would you do? Like, how would you feel? You'd be like, damn. That'd be some crazy shit right there.
Recently loaned to Antoine. It is unknown whether or not Antoine is connected to a larger organized crime group. While it's a logical hypothesis,
oh yeah, for sure, he in the cartel.
Car Antoine is now driving. We have yet to unfold the full story of this case, as it is only just heating up. We don't know why Antoine revisited the airport, but the surveillance footage gives us a glimpse at his passenger, who bears a striking resemblance to one of his future murder victims, Nitosha Lee Flug Presley.
Damn.
If the passenger is indeed Nitosha, then this was one of the last images showing her alive. According to a complaint filed by an anonymous person, a witness said they saw Antoine and Nitosha taking shots together at a bar just hours after he left the airport.
Oh, so he killing these folks. Yeah, he's saying taking shots. He probably pissed some of her drink. Goddamn, killed her ass. For real. That's what happened. He probably goddamn, you know what I'm saying? She went to the bathroom, you know, and it was history from there.
Also show that Nitosha's aunt told investigators that Antoine and Nitosha were romantically involved.
Oh, yeah.
Putting all this information together, it's becoming more and more likely that this passenger
Jeffrey
is
Dahmer
indeed
nigga, like
Nitosha. After a night of drinking, it is believed that Antoine and Nitosha went to a residence in St. Paul, where they spent time with 3 other people who would soon become Antoine's other 3 future murder victims. They were Lois Foreman III, Matthew Pettis, and Jasmine Sturm. Just hours later that same night, now the very early morning of September 12th, surveillance footage caught this altercation sometime around 3:30 a.m. in St. Paul, Minnesota.
Gunshots and shit. 9/12, yeah, 9/12/2021.
That same Mercedes car speed through the streets. It is clear this is when the murders happened, but what Antoine does after this is quite shocking.
They watching this nigga every move.
Around 10 a.m., after driving around for many hours trying to figure out what to do with the dead bodies, Antoine decided that he needed help hiding the bodies.
This nigga panicking.
So he makes plans to meet up with his father, 56-year-old Darren Osborne, at a gas station during the day. Antoine's plan was to have his father follow him into western Wisconsin to a cornfield where they would...
I ain't gonna lie, this fucked up. This messed up. My question is like, why do you? What's the point in doing this? Like, why do you do this? Like, why do you do this? Like this. Why? Like, what's the point? I don't get it, man.
Find an inconspicuous place to dump the car with the bodies in it. Osborne later told officers that he had no idea at this point there were bodies in Antoine's car. On the way to meet with his father, Antoine stops at a different gas station than the one planned for the meetup spot. In this disturbing surveillance footage that shows this particular stop, you can even see one of the deceased victims in the passenger seat, limp and showing no signs of life.
Damn.
And while those bodies are in the car, Antoine is inside the gas station, paying for his gas just like it's another normal day.
Imagine him getting pulled over.
Antoine continued traveling to the meetup spot, moving from St. Paul, Minnesota to Dunn County, Wisconsin. This time, stopping at the originally planned gas station. We see him and his father convene at the gas station and they speak a bit before driving away. It is presumed Antoine had now moved the body out of the front passenger seat.
What's the point in doing this, though?
A deceased human being sitting in the car. That is, Antoine's father is telling the truth. Again, at this point, according to the father, he did not know what Antoine was up to. However, it is reported that Antoine allegedly confessed to his father, soon after the meetup, that he had snapped and shot the victims. At this point, it's becoming more and more difficult for Antoine's father to deny his involvement with this situation. Antoine and his father allegedly went on to hide the...
He panicked and shot the victims, bro. Let's keep it going, bro.
Car with the bodies in it in a cornfield further into Wisconsin. It is reported that a local anonymous farmer found the abandoned Mercedes in a cornfield in Dunn County, Wisconsin. He very quickly reported it to the police. At this time, no one knew of Antoine's or his father's involvement. However, we do have body cam footage that details some of the officers' experiences investigating the car in the cornfield with the deceased victims in it. What they find is extremely brutal.
That's where we're gonna go in right here.
It's an abandoned car. Don't tell me. Please don't tell me he left the car right there with the niggas dead in with dead bodies in it. If he did that, he's a big ass dumbass. Like, for real. This nigga's a big ass dumb. It's like, bro.
Yeah, we can do
something. Just for...
We did open the back door. If you need to open the back door.
Do we know if that one in the back on the far right is male or female?
Do you know? The one on the far back? The behind the dress.
He left the bodies right there. This ain't no assassin. It's a dummy
They were
who
stiff when you moved them?
Yes.
Somebody said?
who panicked and just left the car there.
I opened that door. I basically went like this, and it was just, you know, hard, stiff, rigor, whatever you want to call it. Obviously, the male, we didn't check anything on him. I thought there was like a hole.
I know
there
it
might be blood
stink.
pooling in his ear, or I thought maybe that was an entry
stink.
exit wound. I'm not sure. Thank you guys. Yep. I ran out. Well, it looks like it's an actual key story about
Yeah, you gotta black stuff like this out. These folks dead.
A bunch of blood on their shoe. I see that. Yeah, it's pooled. Yeah. Definite bullet wound to the right side of the face, right side of the ear. On him. On the male.
That's what I thought.
These officers are taking careful note of entry and exit wound details for a very important reason. This detail alone is extremely helpful in determining if the murders were committed with intent or in self-defense.
I mean, that looks like an entrance wound right there.
It didn't look like an exit wound to me.
My thing is, I ain't gonna lie. If I was a serial killer or assassin or whatever they calling this nigga, cause he ain't no fucking assassin. It's just a nigga who panicked and just left the dead bodies in the field. He's a dumbass. This is a dumbass right here. What I would have did, Shit. I would have got a homie. Well, not a homie. I would have got somebody, you know what I'm saying, that I was close with. I ain't got too many people that I'm close with. I would have got somebody that I was, my shit blurring. Alright, I would have got somebody that I was close with. After I got somebody I was close with, I would have, like, you know what I'm saying, I would have went out of the, yeah, I would have went out of the state. Like, I wouldn't even be in the same state. I would have drove to, like, North Carolina or something, because I'm in Alabama. Like, right now, I'm in Alabama. If I did this shit in Alabama, I would have went, like, out of state or something like that. Or I would have just went to, like, the lake, like, the Tennessee, like, lake. And I would have just dumped them niggas in there, you know what I'm saying? And, like, pick, like, a black bag, not a black bag, like a white bag, some type of bag over them, like a body bag over them, just dump them in there. He left them in the car with probably his fingerprints all over the car, no gloves, none of that. He just left them there, and that's probably why he was at the airport. He probably just skipped town. This is a big ass dumbass right here. I ain't gonna lie. Ain't no way he's no assassin.
I'm guessing,
bro.
She got shot in the body though. Yeah, there's blood on her left arm and on her right, and it's old. Watch your right shoulder, man.
Yep.
Oh, what's in the pocket, Dan?
Yeah,
There.
me,
Tried
I would have went to a different state. I would have, like, dug, you know what I'm saying? I would have made sure everything was straight, that everything wasn't gonna get traced back to me. I would have dug a hole in the ground somewhere deep in the woods in a whole nother state. I would have put their ass in there and just left that shit alone, like, for real.
Yeah.
But not saying I do any of it. I wouldn't, like, for real, like, I wouldn't do none of that. I wouldn't just kill nobody.
Nail.
Like, I do YouTube. Y'all see me. I don't do that shit.
There's an exit wound over here. See on the front seat?
Yeah.
Right below, right where the shoulder rest is, that white stuff, that brain matter or skull particulates?
It's hard to say.
Damn. Brain matter?
Cause she wearing her seatbelt still?
No,
I couldn't tell if it was
I
just
think they put it
behind her. Behind her.
Just probably so that it wouldn't, because the weight's in there, so it'd be.
I want to know where the gunshot wound is on this other gal. How do you have exit wounds and there's no damage in the vehicle?
Well then, but also if it's a headshot, wouldn't she have splatter? I mean, you got splatter on him, but it's just weird.
Well, his is coming from his nose. You know, that's just draining from the nose from the brain shot.
Oh yeah.
Alright, well, did we look through the... Well, let's just get out of here, I guess. We'll go
Yeah, go on, dip up out of there.
During later investigations, Antoine's Arizona ID card was found on the floor of the car.
He's a dumbass. Like I just said, he's a dumb... This bro. He's not an assassin. You can tell he just did this probably like... It probably was an accident. He is a dumbass. A dumbass, like, for real. He left his ID in the car. Dumbass, bro.
Floor of the car, covered in blood. This pointed the officers directly to him and later his father as well, as more information was discovered after they reviewed the previously shown surveillance footage. Officers arrested Antoine's father first, and then charged Antoine with 4 counts of hiding a corpse. Antoine, now back in Arizona, turned himself in to the Arizona authorities.
This nigga turned himself in, bruh. You serious, bro? Like, hold on. This nigga turned himself in, bro. On September 17, 2021, Suggs turned himself in to Arizona authorities on the Wisconsin charges. I can't see that shit. On the Wisconsin charges. That's it. This nigga's a Dumbass, bro.
Antoine would now be brought back to St. Paul, Minnesota, the city where he committed the murders. This is where his dramatic legal trial would take place. Over the course of the next few days of Antoine's trial, he claimed, incredulously, that he acted in self-defense in the killing and transporting of the 4 victims, which the prosecutors stated that they find improbable. Antoine has had a lengthy history of breaking the law.
Yeah, you slayed, bruh.
Self-defense. Of a firearm.
Self-defense, bruh. You a nigga and you just killed 3 people, bro. Self-defense, bro. You're getting, like, bro. That's life, nigga. That's life.
Possession
ain't no coming. You not gonna see green grass no more, bro. That's it.
And much more. Even though Antoine had never racked up any charges nearly as serious as murder, this made it quite clear that Antoine is no stranger to criminal activity. During the trial, Antoine never gave any reason other than self-defense. He said the 4 victims were attempting to rob him, claiming he was the victim in this situation.
I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. 3 niggas was trying to rob me, bruh, and they looked away for a second, and I just pop, pop, pop. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Shit, I don't know what to believe. But if they was trying to rob him, like if they was seriously trying to rob this man, bro. Shit, he ain't do nothing wrong. Well, I ain't gonna say it like that. Like because we don't know yet. If he tried to rob these, I mean, if them folks tried to rob him, you know what I'm saying, and he caught him slipping or something like that, and he just shot him and got him out the way. But he's still a dumbass, though. He left him in a car in the middle of the woods, bro. Like, when nobody finna see that shit. Like, he's a dumbass for real. He's still a dumbass. But, like, if they was trying to rob him, I mean, I can't just say, like, oh, he wrong. You feel what I'm saying?
However, going back to what the police learned about the entry and exit wounds of the bullets in the bodies, it's obvious this is definitely not a case of self-defense. Even though no one believed Antoine's excuse, he still gave no other reason as to why he did this. So we may never know his true motive behind murdering the 4 innocent victims.
4 niggas. I thought it was 3.
Deliberation decided that Antoine was found guilty on all 4 counts of second-degree intentional.
All right. Charges, sentence, 4 times second-degree intentional murder. Okay.
Murder, and was sentenced to 103 years in prison.
Damn! And he like 36 or something? He like 36 years old? Yeah, he slayed. It's over with. Even if he was like 0 years old, it'll still be over with. Damn, 103 years? I know his dad got that.
His father, Darren Osborne, was charged with 1 count of aiding an offender. After pleading guilty, he was sentenced to 5 years in prison. These are the jury
His dad's straight. His dad's straight. Damn. His dad's straight. For real.
Verdicts that show Antoine being found guilty on all 4 counts of murder.
Yeah.
Judge Japal Harris, the judge who sentenced Antoine, told him this. Each one of these individuals deserves that you serve time for each one of them. What do you believe could have possibly been Antoine's motive for killing these 4 innocent people? Let us know what you think.
Damn. 103 years, bro? Nigga, yo, if you got kids, yeah, he fucked. It's over with. If y'all watch to this long, god damn, 20 minutes, if you watch to this long, I really appreciate you. It's MJ, and I'm out.